Hello, my friend. This is Clyde. Do the right thing today. In 1 Peter 5 and verse 7, we read, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. There are some things that we easily give to Jesus, some cares that don't need any serious contemplation. Those can differ from person to person, but we each have one issue or another that is easy to toss in the direction of Jesus. Here, Jesus, take it. And that is great, because Jesus doesn't discriminate. He'll take them all. And you can testify, or should I say, you will willingly tell that story over and over again because it was such a blessing to offload that burden in the Master's hand. But you and I need to have this conversation today where we take a serious look at some things that we have held on to for however long. The time has come for you to throw those issues over to Jesus. And today, it just might be the very day. Your marriage is in trouble. It has been in trouble for a while, but you both seem to have strong bandages because you cover up, you ignore, you suffer in silence, and you keep going mainly for the sake of the children. But many nights you stay up struggling with thoughts. You see, when you were dating, you told her about the one child that you fathered when you were a youngster. She listened to your story, how you fell into sin while being active in church as a youth leader. And then your girlfriend told you one day she was pregnant. Abortion? No! It was difficult, but you made it through. And so when you met your wife-to-be, as difficult as it was, you fessed up to her and she easily forgave you. But a few months ago, that dreadful call came, and it was this lady who called your wife and told her of the 9-year-old son she has for you, and your world came crashing down. Or maybe the affair you have been involved in for the past 6 months, and it has now come to light. Whatever it is, your marriage has been hit and hit hard, and you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to turn to. Am I glad we're talking today? Because listen to me carefully. You've got to give it to Jesus, man. You have to. You cannot carry this burden alone. You can't. You have been searching for answers in the wrong places, and you have been fighting this battle on your own. And Jesus is visiting you today, as he has done so many times before. Turn the matter over to Jesus, my friend, because when he says, I care for you, he means it. That is not your issue, right? Let me guess. You're struggling with the issue of unforgiveness. I understand. I really do. Somebody did you something that really hurt you to the core. A family member, maybe. Those are difficult to process because you're related to them for life and you can avoid for as long as possible, but they are still family. Or maybe it is your friend, your best friend, who did something at a time when you needed support and you are crushed. You want to move on, but your emotions won't let you. Somebody in church, right? Somebody you are pretty close to. The sad thing is that the longer you choose to not forgive, you are engaging in an inverse relationship with the person you are upset with, and you are not going to get away so easily because Holy Spirit, who specializes in the business of forgiveness, he constantly reminds you, and he has been speaking to you about this over and over again. And you're being stubborn or you're angry or something, but can I tell you that there is no emotion strong enough that justifies not forgiving the other person? Jesus does not make exceptions. He says we are to forgive just as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you. Let us start at the point of turning it over to Jesus. Just do it. Tell Jesus you cannot carry this burden any longer and ask him to give you the courage to forgive and to find peace. Don't put it off any longer. It must be tough carrying this burden day after every day. Let it go, my friend, and give it to Jesus. Now, I might not have hit on your issue, and you might probably think that good, but let us look at the real issue. You are not a beast of burden. You were not made to carry your burdens alone. You are in relationship with Jesus, the Lord of your life, who has said to you over and over again, come to me, you who are carrying heavy burdens. Come to me and give me that burden. Give me that fear. Give me that concern. Give me that matter you have been dealing with for so long, and I will give you rest. This is no ordinary rest, my friend, as in you will sleep well tonight only. The rest Jesus gives cares carries peace, unimaginable peace, indescribable peace, peace that causes storms to go still, peace that envelopes you in a warm, fuzzy blanket. You are carrying the weight of caring for your sick parents. Give it to Jesus. The mortgage is just too much to bear. Give it to Jesus. You're tired of asking Jesus for a husband and you are not getting any younger. Give it to Jesus. You are in a dead-end job. It pays well, but you are so miserable. Give it to Jesus. Oh, the car is in the garage almost every month and you don't want to finance a new car. You've prayed over it, but you keep worrying about it. Today is the day to give it to Jesus and choose not to worry about it anymore. I'm not here to tell you that everything will be solved. I am here to tell you that your issue will be resolved because Jesus is faithful. And if you turn it over to him, he will take care of it and take care of you. There's nothing more I can say to you. It is now up to you to do what the text says. Cast your care on Jesus. Do the right thing today. Do you want help in praying about the matter? Send me an email and I will join in praying with you. You can reach me at friendofclyde@gmail.com.